had a week now to reflect on the result in Perth. After looking back and kind of analysing the footage, what kind of sticks out to you as the reason why you weren't able to get the result you're after?
Oh, look, we shot ourselves in the foot, to be honest. We put ourselves in a good position at 1-0, given away a stop penalty, and put ourselves up again 2-1. And they conceded a couple of goals in 3 minutes, and just through concentration, basically. So we sat to improve in those areas.
And how have the boys kind of responded on the track this week?
Yeah, very good. We've had a pretty good week on the track. Everyone seems to be pretty sprightly. So really looking forward to a big game, and obviously a tough game. Always it's never easy going to Brisbane. And they're in reasonable form, I'd say.
Yep, and probably a couple of the biggest positives out of last week were, I guess, the first start for Andy Nabil and also a return from injury for Matt Leckie. How have both pulled up, and what kind of a role do you expect them to be able to play tomorrow?
Yeah, they finished off the game pretty well without any problems, and have had also another solid week on the training track, which is good. So they'll continue to get minutes over the next weeks.
Yep. And there are a few big ins that were announced in the squad yesterday. Marco Tilio straight in, Marin Yakulis and Samuel Supreme were both included too after returning from injury. Are you expecting all three to travel, or we just kind of wait and see how they go after training today?
No, they'll all travel. Marin was probably ready last week, but we just gave him an extra week to, always with the hamstring injury, is always a little bit dicey. You never really know, but he's had some solid weeks. This week was also very good, and Sammy's returned as well this week. So, I think it's a positive. We have a little bit more competition now, so hopefully now, touch wood, that we can keep them on the pitch for a long extended period.
Yep. And one you were without that was Tolga, who picked up a red card last week. Is someone like a Marco Tilio in the mix to come straight into the 11 in midfield, or were you more likely to look to someone like an LA Lepane to slot into that role?
Yeah, we looked at a couple of things during the week, so we'll make our final decision after training today.
Yep. And another one of your recently arrived midfielders is James Jago, who made his club debut last week, came off the bench for a little while. How's he kind of settled in, and are you expecting him to be in the mix maybe for a start tomorrow too?
Yeah, he's settled in really well. As I said last week, he gives us a lot of experience. He's got a lot of voice, a lot of leadership qualities. So he's looking very good for a start.
Yeah. And someone who won't be out there tomorrow, but we saw another new signing announced yesterday in Vicente Fernandez. Can you just tell us a bit about what to expect from him, and when are you kind of expecting to see him in at the club and maybe able to play?
He should be in pretty soon, I think, in the next 3 or 4 days. I believe he's just got his visa all finalised. So, left back, obviously because we're missing Aziz, we needed a little bit of a recruit there at the left back position, and played in Chile, played in Argentina. He's been online a lot of the times, but he's an offensive type of left full back, quite lean, able on the ball. It's always pretty tricky in these January window moments, because guys who are under contract you don't really get, and or guys that haven't played the only option. So he's had a month of pre-season now in Argentina. Has just got back into Chile, so he'll be here in a few days. So again, he's in pretty good condition. Probably not match rhythm, so I think we'll probably just have to bide a little bit of time until he gets some match rhythm.
Yeah. I'm sure you've had a pretty busy week, obviously preparing for the game. Had a chance to speak with him yet?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I spoke to him a couple of days ago. Very good. Seems to be switched on. Understands the expectations here, and really looking forward to it. So super keen. I was speaking to him in Spanish for quite a while, and then he started rapping English out to me. So it's basic, but he's pretty good actually. So that's also important to make sure that he fits in straight away.
Yeah, and then just on to this weekend's game. Faced Brisbane 1-3 this year about 6 weeks ago. Pretty memorable 8-1 win. I'm sure you'd love to see a repeat of that tomorrow, but just how have you seen them since then, and what kind of a game are you expecting tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely they'll be hurting after our result, a month or so ago. And always a tricky game over there. It's a bigger pitch, heat conditions as well, and we just got to play a lot better. We've got to play just consistently over the 90, the 100 minutes, and to get a result. They've always had a little bit of quality, especially through the midfield and up front. They're always going to be dangerous. So they had a pretty good result. They never gave in to get that result against Wellington last week. So. Definitely, difficult game, but I think every game is difficult. Anyone can beat anyone on any given day, so you really need to turn up.